Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Black Ops Assassin 2 here, and today we are back with another live stream on YouTube. So, what we're doing today is we're gonna be getting back to it with more Avengers, as it says in the title. So, I'm actually pretty excited because last time we defeated Maestro, which, if you guys don't know, is the future Hulk. Bruce Banner. Well, it's not Bruce Banner anymore. It's just Hulk. And basically, in the future, when all the Avengers died, he gave up of hope, and instead he wanted to become a kingpin, basically, of some kind. So, what do we do next? Let's find out. Let us switch. There we go. So starting off as we did last time, at the intro of the game, because this is where it took us to. So basically it took us back to the screen with all the Avengers, if you guys watched last episode, or last part. So we just carry on from where we left off. If I cough any time during the stream, it's because I have asthma as a continuous disability or illness, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes it reacts to things. So lately it's been reacting to the weather change, I think. So I've got a lozenge in my mouth, so if I sound like I'm doing something with my mouth, it's that. I'm trying to not make sure I don't cough during the stream. I assume we just carry on by going back. Oh, wait, did we? So part 3. So that's so it's apparently we've done 100%. Was it just battling Maestro? Well, it says this is where we need to go next. So let's find out what happens next. Anyway, might be a short one because I don't know if there's any more storyline that we have to do after we found out where Nick Fury was in the future. Seems to be kind of a runaround, doesn't it? Oh, guys, something if it is a short one, there is something we can definitely watch together. It's a trailer for the next update of this game in this year. So I'm gonna quickly set that up, just so we can watch it together at some point during this stream. Where was it? There it is. What I'll do is I'll just open this up, pause it right there. So some of you may have seen the trailer, but yeah, it's actually gonna be pretty cool. But anyway, let's see what we have to do.
Is this the only shipment? No. He's secure. You almost got it. Avengers.
We have a harms challenge here on the Climeca for for Hawkeye. It was yeah, there's the training right there. But is there any campaign missions, or was that it? Or maybe not. We got we got a couple. We got Till Death, Future Imperfection. I feel like wouldn't these just be replays of missions we've done, but they're not ticked off, so. And they're kind of flashing at us. The only way, the only way we're gonna find out what we gotta do next is if we have a look here. That mission's always there. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work this out, but I think, yeah, we must have finished the campaign yesterday then. Wow. It was really short. But there are things we can do. We can look at those those missions, see if they're any different. I reckon they are. We can still train Hawkeye. Get better with his skills. Ooh, I like that. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do those two because that is that is some skills. Like if someone's gonna attack you instead of dodging, you could just go into straight abuse. Let's sort out our gear from last time. I don't know why they put the marketplace on the menu like this. I think it's going to be quite annoying trying to skip through the menu and running into that. Some letters. Cool. I think there's undiscovered locations we have a chance to go to. Do I even have any friends playing this at the moment? That's a good question. Don't think I do. Let's leave that. Is there actually any cool outfits on here? Ah, we get the Ronin one from there. Interesting, okay. So I think to kick this off, we go to the helicarrier and we do his harm training. Why not? Give me a second, guys. Just missed some things I had to fill in. I thought I set all of this up. Gotta put the tags in. Okay. Check the live. Yeah. There you go. Sorted. One of the objectives is kill an enemy with headshots, so. Look how fast Hawkeye is, though. That's sick. Dang! Okay, I didn't know it'd be that effective. Whoa! Okay, I didn't know that arrow did that. That's good to know. Last time I was so weirded out by that arrow, but because these enemies move, you don't get a clear shot on doing that. So I don't know why they gave us that arrow for. It's actually pretty fun. How we just practice a bit. Weight down. Send you far away. Switch to this. They want me to parry an enemy, but I'm not doing that. So how do we parry an enemy? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, there we go. I worked it out. It had to be some button. I got no more parries. That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't. I'm having too much fun with this. Ah! No! No, leave me alone. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. I don't know if that's the charge they're talking about. I'm not sure. They said like defeat enemies while overcharged. Okay. Oh, I know what it means. It means the top bar needs to be charged up. Okay. There we go. That's what they wanted. Full bar. That's easy. Shoot it 3 times. Okay. Alright. This is where we come to firing our super. Oh! Whoa! Defeat enemies using arrow storm. Well, it's not really loaded now, is it? So how am I supposed to do that? I thought they're supposed to give me things to help me use arrow storm. I don't mean to keep using the same thing. It's just when you hold square, that's what happens. Oh, I can grab you? Come on. Ah. See, it looks like they grab it. Come on, load up. I just want to kill enemies with Night Storm arrows, and then we'll be fine. All happy dandy. It doesn't go that far. What's the range on this thing? There we go. They're arrows. They shouldn't have range. I got to admit, Hawkeye's not very fast. I mean, I know Cap's a super soldier, but still. Yes, it's loaded. Okay. Come and get me, guys. Come on. You guys suck at this. I need to weaken them just a tiny bit. Enough to kill them. But alright. That was easy. Kinda. Took a while. Here we go. Oh. The hunter arrows are so cool. Oh, we're done? That was one wave. What? I wanted more waves. Uh-oh. That was cool. Okay. So the harm training was interesting. It wasn't really that hard, actually. Because these missions are blinking, I feel like we have to go and do them. See, yeah, these are just replayable missions. Yeah, I think these are just replayable missions. I don't know if we, I don't know if there's something I'd want to play on. Yeah. Because we already went through all of those, didn't we? Huh. I expected a bit more from this DLC, I'll be honest. Kind of sucks, actually. But I guess it makes some kind of sense, though. If you think about it, Hawkeye's storyline started with Kate Bishop. So we're in this sense that because it started with Kate Bishop, Hawkeye was the other half of Kate Bishop's mission. So technically, their story is complete. Because we found where Nick Fury is, or was, and we have got Hawkeye back and Kate Bishop to play with now as free roam characters. So, I guess the only other thing we should do is have a look at a trailer for the next DLC. You know? I think that's our only other option. Yeah. Give me a second, let me just set it up. Alright, give me a second. Everything's just loading. Might be a bit laggy. Let's see. I don't want to play it yet. There we go. Alright, let me just remove that. Let's close this. There we go. So, at the moment, guys, I can't see your comments, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this together, and then we'll get everyone's idea on it. So, let's turn the sound on, and let's play. Let's hope this works.
Dr. Rappaccini, I read your proposal, and I must admit, I'm disappointed. You have the men. You have the tech. All you need now is me. Full-scale invasion. So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium. Sincerely, Claw.
Avengers, with me!
Hold on, let's go back. So, from what we can see, this is what's coming later this year. Black Panther, War for Wakanda, expansion for the Avengers game we have just been playing with Hawkeye. And I was surprised by this, because they literally only just gave us Hawkeye, after he was lying in the bed for a while. But they only just gave us access to him to play as him. And then, after doing the stream with you guys yesterday, I went on YouTube and this came up. And I was like, what? You just gave us Hawkeye and Kate Bishop in the space of like a couple months from each other. And now you're giving us Black Panther in later this year. And to be fair, we're in March right now, but it won't... I don't think it'll be too far away. I think they're gonna... Because they got plans to give us Spider-Man as well. And I don't know how much they're planning to try and rush out before people... stop playing this game. I think they realize that this game has a lot of repetitive aspects to it. So, in that sense, I think they're just like, oh yeah, let's throw them a bunch of new characters, like, months apart, so they're not bored. But the hard thing about that is, once you've done because their campaigns are so short, it just feels like you play through the missions. Once you play through the missions, you level up the characters a bit, and then do some side quests with those characters that are repetitive ones that you've done with your other Avengers characters, and then after that, what else are you going to do for the next few months before they give you another characters? So there's nothing really holding this game together that lasts that long. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the game. I love the game, but I feel like there needs to be some something more, something that keeps the game going for a longer period of time, something that can make people interested in the game, lasting all the way up to the next DLC. But that's hard for all of us, because we could say the same about all the games. We can say the same about Destiny 2. We could say the same about Call of Duty. We could say the same about almost every game under the sun. Like, have you seen GTA 5? That's not going too well at the moment. But then again, it is like an 8-year-old game, and they really need to like bring out the next game at some point, because they brought out Red Dead, and then after Red Dead, there hasn't really been much else other than throwing DLCs, little expansions to GTA 5 and Red Dead, which, hasn't been great. I think they really need to kind of, like, most game companies need to find a way that they can produce long-term lasting games that will keep people interested. Like GTA 5 did that at the start, but then after that, it just, because it was growing so big, and it lasted for like 5 years straight. Nobody was getting bored of it. Within, about 4 years straight, and then nobody was getting bored of it, and then people started getting bored of it because all they did was add the same stuff in the DLCs. And I don't want to see this Avengers game go downhill, but it already feels like it's going downhill a tiny bit due to the gameplay being very repetitive. After you did the campaign missions, that was it. All the side quests, like every week, they just reset the same mission where you get to fight a clone of Taskmaster and of Abomination every week, and that in itself is too repetitive and stupid, I think. personally, in my opinion, I don't like the idea that we have to fight Abomination and, you know, Taskmaster over and over again. And the fact that we had to fight the future Taskmaster in this DLC, in the Hawkeye mission, it was a cool addition, but it also felt kind of lame a tiny bit, because they were like just reusing the same enemy, just a different skin for the future. And it didn't even last long. Like, he ran away instantly. We didn't even fight him, actually, if I remember correctly. He just popped up, sent a bunch of enemies on us, and then ran. See, but yeah, it just I feel like a lot more could be done. But then you could say the same about most games anyway. But anyway, guys, that being said, I don't think there's really much else we can do, because that on the Avengers game, we kind of covered most of the gameplay. All we did was like the harms training today, because I was looking at it, it's just all repetitive missions. I expected there was more, and there wasn't. It was just the same missions that they were telling us to basically replay, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's how it is. But we can just we can feel proud that they're bringing Black Panther to this game in the coming later this year. Actually, it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see them bring Black Panther in the game. I'm excited to see what they do with Spider-Man as well. It's gonna be really interesting. But I'm not too sure about how they're gonna portray the storyline, how it's gonna last. Because, you know, the storylines are always short, as I've said, and I want to feel like I'm playing more than just 30 minutes or an hour of gameplay. The storyline feels like an hour, half an hour of gameplay, but stretched because there's so many long cutscenes and so many loading screens that take longer to load in. But if you just if you combine the minutes that you spend, you know, as the old man Hawkeye walking through the area, battling all the bad guys and following the robots and stuff, and then you switch to your other character, play as him for like 3 other missions, and then that in itself is probably like 50 or 60 minutes worth of gameplay. And then you put all the cutscenes and everything in, and that's like an hour and 10, 20 minutes long. I might be wrong. I'm just estimating it, so don't call me out on it. But it does seem very short, which sucks. But I guess if you count the Kate Bishop's missions and storyline with the Hawkeye missions and storyline we just did yesterday, then I guess you could count that as a full storyline. But yet again, that was spaced over a few months or so, so it wasn't ideal. Now, if they had given us a Hawkeye storyline, maybe right at the same time as Kate Bishop's storyline, but like just have a cutscene that says 2 weeks later, you know, or something like that, and then Hawkeye wakes up, and then throw us the Wakanda one about, you know, a few more months down the line like they are now, then that would have made more sense to me. And then what they could have done during the time of releasing the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop DLC they could, over the time and over the months before releasing the Wakanda one, they could be giving us like small extra missions, small extra add-ons for like the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop storyline, like, and so many different options, like so many different things they could have done differently. But then again, I can't be too judgmental of them because they're the first company to really go out their way and try and make an Avengers game, which in itself is not easy. You're trying to throw in a bunch of well-known characters, portray them correctly, so people don't go insane, and bring them to the live-action video game world, which is not easy. I mean, we give prompts to like DC because their Batman games, like Arkham games, are amazing, and I wouldn't say Injustice games were that great, to be honest. Storyline interesting, character models almost exactly, perfect almost to what the comic books are, but in the gameplay wise, it's more like Marvel Contest of Champions. Just you get awesome scenery, like when you kick someone through a wall, they fall down to a different map, which is cool, feature to add in. But there is also the disadvantages. You're not having an open world movement. You're literally two characters going like that, fighting each other like that. You're only seeing one dimension of it. You're not seeing a 3D dimension, which takes away a lot from an aspect of a game, because you prefer the game to be more open world, kind of like what we have now. But the only issue is it's repetitive, and I feel like they didn't do justice in this Avengers game to what the characters are meant to look like. But then again, that might be because we're so used to what the MCU, the cinematic universe, has set these characters to be. Like, as you can see back here, we've got like this amazing four here. We've got Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, Hulk, Iron Man, Rhodey, all these great characters, and they look unbelievably amazing. But the characters they portray in the game don't even look half as good as those. And I think that's what we're used to. This is something different, and I think that's the problem with this game. There's a problem with maybe even us. We're so used to what we see here, what we think looks amazing, that when they try and do something different with this game to kind of make it separate from the separate look, stand out, and look a bit more different to what we see on the movies every time we watch one, that people didn't like that. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like the characters either. I thought Captain America looked stupid, and he's my favorite character. I got to admit their characters at first did look really weird, but then when you play as them a bit more, you kind of get used to it. To be fair, for me, I kind of don't mind how the Hulk looks. I kind of don't mind how Black Widow looks. Thor is a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit unsure of Cap and Thor. Tony, on the other hand, he kind of looks half okay. I don't know how they explain it, but there is something about him I'm just like, kind of okay with. I'm sorry that I'm not doing much gameplay now. I would have done more, but the issue is there isn't really much else we can do. We could play a bunch of side missions, but they're just repetitive. And I personally prefer not to do that. I wanted to show off the trailer for Black Panther, which we did. But yeah, there is not really much else we can do today. So, guys, that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please hit the like button. If you enjoyed and you want to stick around and watch more, hit the subscribe button. And guys, if you want to see me stream more stuff, then you can, in the links in the description, we have Twitch, so I stream there sometimes. I'm on Twitter if you guys want to talk to me on there. We also have a Discord, so the Discord link is in the description too. If you want to hit that up, you can join our Discord and talk to all the people in there, hang out with them, play games with them. They play all the games. They play a lot of the games I do. A lot of people in there do play the Crew 2, so if you guys are looking for people to play the Crew 2 with, that is the place to go as well. But if you want to play the Avengers game and stuff like that, and next time I'm doing the Wakanda DLC or something like that, and I can invite people, if you want to hang out with me and play these Avenger games, you're more than welcome, because I haven't really got very many people to play with me on this game at the moment. So go and check that out on Twitter and Discord. And guys, if you want to support the channel in any way, we do have a donate link and a merch link. I haven't done much with them in a while. I don't know if they work still, but you can try it. If it doesn't, it's there's no harm, no foul. But other than that being said, I will catch you guys on the flip side. And we'll wait a minute for the stream to end. Catch you guys later.